People with a disability or a physical or mental health condition that affects their walking ability, or have a hidden illness such as dementia, autism or Parkinson's, may be eligible for a blue badge to help them park closer to the places they want to go. A blue badge holder traveling either as a driver or passenger, can park for free in disabled parking bays and may also be exempt from other parking restrictions. The blue badge enables a vehicle to park in many places where other motorists cannot, such as on-street parking meter spaces, on-street pay and display spaces, disabled persons parking spaces and over single or double yellow lines. Just be aware that Transport Scotland recommends that blue badge holders park in bays instead of over yellow lines where possible. However, there are also more than 10 places where permit holders cannot park, at any time of day or night, or they could risk incurring a fine or penalty. Where you can park with a blue badge, remember to display the badge correctly at all times. Guidance for People in Scotland explains that when you are parking and want to use the badge, you must place it on top of the dashboard, where it can be clearly read through the front windscreen. The front of the badge should face upwards and the photo side should not be visible through the windscreen. There are highlighted indicators on either side to help you remember which way it should be placed. The parking concessions that are available to badge holders in Scotland include parking free of charge and without time limit at on-street parking meter spaces, parking free of charge and without time limit at on-street pay and display spaces, parking free of charge at on-street disabled persons parking spaces, parking free of charge on single or double yellow lines, unless there are loading restrictions in place and as long as it is safe to do so. Transport Scotland also says that whenever possible, you should park in bays instead of parking on yellow lines. 11 places where you cannot park at any time of day or night. Even with a blue badge you cannot park in the following places: in loading/unloading bays unless signs specify time limits for badge holders on double or single red lines during their hours of operation, where there are 1 or 2 yellow markings on the curb, where there are double white lines in the center of the road, even if one of the lines is broken. Parking places reserved for specific users such as residents or taxis, pedestrian crossings and zigzag lines, clearways, no stopping, including urban and bus stop clearways, during their hours of operation. School keep clear markings during the hours shown on yellow no stopping plate. Bus, tram or cycle lanes, badge holders are not entitled to drive in bus lanes, suspended meter bays or when use of the meter is not allowed where temporary parking restrictions are in force, such as roadworks or no waiting cones. Top tips for parking with your blue badge: if you are not getting out of the vehicle, you should not use your blue badge to get a parking space. If you are a passenger, someone else can use your blue badge to drop you off or pick you up. If you are a passenger and the driver is remaining in the car, the badge must be removed from the vehicle and the driver should park in a non-disabled parking space. You should check for time restrictions on nearby signs or with the local authorities and use a parking clock. You can park on single or double yellow lines, unless there are loading restrictions in place. Never park where it would endanger, inconvenience or obstruct pedestrians or other road users. Parking here could result in a fine or having your vehicle removed. Top 10 things to remember when using your blue badge: you must follow the rules when using your blue badge. If you don't, you are committing a crime. You can only use your blue badge as a driver or passenger. No one else should use your badge if you are not in the vehicle with them. If you are not getting out of the vehicle, you should not use your blue badge to get a parking space. You must not let other people use your badge. You must display your blue badge the right way up so the number can be seen clearly and your photo is face down. You must apply for a new badge before your old badge runs out. If your badge gets damaged, you must apply for a new one. Keep your badge safe. If it is lost or stolen, you must tell the police and the local council. Check signs to make sure that blue badge holders are allowed to park there. Find out more about the blue badge scheme at MyGov. Scott here. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for money saving tips, the latest benefits news, winter energy bill advice and cost of living updates. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday with a special cost of living edition every Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @RecordMoney_ for regular updates throughout the day, or get money news alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community.